following is a paid program. Talk 103.7 WTIP and Cable Channel 7 welcome you into Financially Speaking with Jim Taunton. Find us live on radio, TV, the IBX Media app, and on YouTube. Just search Financially Speaking NC or get the link at WTIPFM.com. The opinions expressed in this show are for general informational purposes only and not intended to provide specific advice or recommendations for any individual. To determine what investments may be appropriate for you, consult with your attorney, accountant, financial, or tax advisor prior to investing. Securities and investment advisory services are offered through Genoa Wealth Management Incorporated, member FINRA SIPC. Now, here's your host for Financially Speaking, certified financial advisor, Jim Taunton.
Welcome to Financially Speaking. Jim Taunton here, your host for the next 30 minutes. Glad you joined me. And I do have some information for you. Good information, actually, but we're going to do one of my favorite things to do, and that is give away a dinner for two to Atavola. We had a long list. I waited way too long to do this. Normally, I'm looking at 13 to 15 names, and gosh, we must have had, I don't know, 25 to 30 names on this list. So we've made the drawing, and I've told the producer, let's dial the number on the air and see if we can connect. We've drawn a bunch of names, so let us proceed. Yeah, this is exciting radio, I can tell you.
The number you dialed, 1413.
Oh, yeah, you have to dial an area code. She didn't write the area code, did she? It's 252. Producer. You know, if we get a voicemail, I should leave a message. You could have won a dinner for two not to follow, but since you didn't answer your phone.
Please leave your message for...
Hey, go to the next one. They're all 252 areas. You know, they may see the radio station name on the
Your call has
caller
been
ID.
forwarded to voicemail.
Next.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. 252.
Okay. Moving right along. I don't think we're going to get through all of these names without getting one, but you never know. time. All these people are eating.
Your call has been forwarded to voice.
All right, this is the fifth one we're trying.
Hi, if you record your name and reason for calling, I'll see if this person...
Dom, I sent you a picture that's got 5 or 4 more names and numbers, so start with those. Man, I'm hoping I don't have to send another picture.
Hello?
Hello, Marty.
Yes.
This is Jim Taunton. How are you?
I'm doing okay, Mr. Jim. How are you?
I'm doing better than I deserve, actually. I hope I didn't interrupt the dinner or anything. Is this a bad time?
No, you're fine. You're fine. How can I help you today?
We drew your name out of the pot for the dinner for 2 at Altavola.
Oh, really?
You had called some time ago. I don't have any dates on it, but don't remember what you were asking about. But anyway, your name was drawn, and so I need to give you a card to take to Altavola, and you and your significant other can eat on me, and I'll even pay the tip.
Okay.
So do this. Stay on the line. We're going to go to a break, actually, but tell the producer how you want that card delivered. And if you want us to mail it, give him an address. If you just want to come by my office and pick it up, he can give you my address or my number to call, whatever. However we need to get it to you, we'll get it to you.
Okay.
And I appreciate your listening and picking up the phone and calling.
Yeah. We're not on the air now, are we?
We are.
We are? Okay. I'm sorry.
We are. We are live on the air as we speak.
Well, that's great. I'm sorry that I didn't realize that.
You didn't just swallow your tongue, did you?
Yeah, I was going to ask you. I was going to tell you. I was hoping everything was okay with your dad.
Yeah. He's fine. He is fine. Yeah. I appreciate your again listening, and just let him know how you want me to get that card to you.
I sure will, and I appreciate it, Jim, very much.
Thanks, Marty. You take care. Right. Happy Thanksgiving and Merry Christmas.
Yeah, same to you guys.
All right. Bye-bye. All right. Marty and his wife, who I now know. I didn't know who they were, but when he said that, it triggered, and I do know who Marty is. I believe he's the pastor of a wonderful church over there. And his lovely wife plays the piano. I knew her a long time ago. So we do have a winner. And keep in mind, when you call the program with a question, your name goes into the drawing for the Dinner for 2 at Altavola. I do give a dinner away, and I love doing it. I thoroughly enjoy doing it. Bribing people to call me, basically. So let's go to a 2-minute break, and we'll be right back. And I'll start dishing out the information. But if you would like to call me during this break, and we'll take your call first when we come back. Your name will go into the next drawing. The number to call is 561-TALK, 561-8255, 561-8255. Be back with you in 2 minutes.
Aiden Golf and Country Club invites you to become a member. Come tour our beautiful clubhouse, ballroom, and facilities. For a quality golf experience, sign up for our discounted special membership rates, low monthly dues with no quarterly food minimum or assessments. Folks love to play golf at Aiden Golf and Country Club. Cool off at the pool all summer. Enjoy excellent food and beverages from the snack bar. Even store your own cart, unless you like to walk. Call 746-3389 for special limited membership rates at the Aiden Golf and Country Club.
My practice has been built on accessibility, responsiveness, and a willingness to be proactive for my clients.
I'm not afraid to make recommendations relating to your investments and planning. I do hope all of your financial decisions are good ones, but let's not rely on hope. Let's roll up our sleeves and get to work.
Jim has attained 3 professional designations: Certified Financial Planner, Chartered Life Underwriter, and Chartered Financial Consultant, which entails 20 courses of study with examinations and a comprehensive national board exam, administered by the Certified Financial Planning Board. Jim has been practicing in financial services since 1979, which includes investing, planning, and insurance to help you meet your financial goals. Among the many awards Jim has received in his career is his selection to the Guide of the Top Financial Planners by the Consumer Research Council of America. So if you want to work with someone who is working for you, call Jim at 756-4700 or email him at planning@financiallyspeaking.com. That's 756-4700 and planning@financiallyspeaking.com.
Welcome back to Financially Speaking. We don't have a caller, I assume. Let me take a quick gander here. Nope, no text. Okay. Little editorial before we go into the good information. What went on with our government the last 30 days or so makes me think of I saw a movie at one time about this very thing, but makes me think of a fireman that starts a fire so that he can come back and put the fire out and be hailed as a hero. I've seen this play many times in my career, and it's always the same. They could have fixed this thing 30, 40 days ago when it started, because we've ended up exactly where we should have ended up to start with. The government open. And it's just...
You have a caller, Jim?
It's really disgusting. We shouldn't pay congressmen or senators when the government shuts down. They need to pass a law to get that done. All right. Dom says we have a caller. What's the name, Dom? Doesn't want to give a name. Okay. Well, Mr. Caller, you are on the air. Go right ahead with your question.
Hello, Jim. Long-time listener, first-time caller.
Well, good.
I'm calling about my wife and I are hoping to retire soon. And the situation is she would retire next August, and she is 61 and a half right now. I'm 63 and a half. I'll be 64 in January. But I'm going to have substantially more Social Security than she will, so I'm hoping to hold out till, believe the age is 67. But I think it'd be best for her to start pulling Social Security at 63. Mm-hmm. But one of the questions are, I'll still be working for another year. Would my income affect her Social Security to the family? And then after that, if I retire in 2 years, I plan to wait to take my Social Security till 67, but I'm planning to sell a business, and the income from the business will be going on for probably 7 years. Does that income or stock income, what incomes affect your Social Security? I know if you're working and receiving a paycheck, it does. But does all income from, whether it's a business sale or sale of stock, does that affect your Social Security?
It's a good question. First of all, I have a working knowledge of Social Security.
Yes.
But I don't consider myself an expert. And a lot of times when clients ask me questions, I'll Google. And ask, Google, how about this question? But I can tell you that if you're full retirement age, income will not affect the amount of Social Security. If you're less than retirement age, it will. If you're full retirement
age 67?
Depends on when you were born. What year are you born?
62.
Yeah, yours would be 67.
Okay. Okay.
So if you wait till 67, the income that you have will affect the taxation of Social Security. And the maximum amount of Social Security that can be taxed is 85%. So 85% of the Social Security would be added to your income and taxed at your ordinary income tax rate. Now, I am 66. No, wait a minute. Am I 67? Oh, I'll be 67 in February. I'm 66 right now.
Okay.
And I started taking, I started taking Social Security at 66 and a half, which is my full retirement age. But I'm still working as I always have. My income has not gone down. I have not done any major changes, and I have a very good income. So guess what? 85% of my Social Security is being taxed. And I had thought initially I might wait until 70 and a half. But when you do the calculations, you'll never recoup what you don't get. It's just that simple.
Right.
You won't live long enough to get that back. So I would definitely start taking Social Security at your full retirement age if you're still working. Now, your wife is retiring. So, if your income is enough to sustain you, then you may want to wait until her full retirement age. That's really a need for income or a desire for income. You may want the extra income just to travel and have some fun, and because it's the other side of the coin to consider. And I talk to clients about this all the time. Of course, I'm a financial person, but I'm also a counselor. I've done some marriage counseling and other things, some therapy.
Oh boy!
But if you have all these grandiose plans of retirement and you're waiting for some magical age for things to start happening, and you get the bad word from the doctor, guess what happens to your retirement plans? They go out the window. You're as healthy as you're going to be right now. So that is a serious thing to consider. So I don't know if I would put off. Right.
So if she's getting Social Security and I'm getting Social Security, and just say I pass away before she does she get the higher of the Social Securities or both?
No, she wouldn't get both. She'd get the higher of the one.
Okay,
that's
the higher.
My understanding.
That's why we'll wait for mine. That's what I thought.
Yeah.
And this year I'll be Googling a lot, and but I've been able to put it off because I'm only 63 and a half. It's coming crunch time for that and the Medicare, et cetera.
Yeah.
But,
Are you a
Jim,
business
thank
owner?
you. Enjoy your show. And last question, how about those ECU Pirate alumni pitchers in the big leagues? And Burleson as well.
Yes. As a matter of fact, I've got a Alec Burleson signed jersey, and I think the value just went up when he won that Silver Slugger Award.
Oh, great.
But I'm not going to put it on eBay just yet. He's, it's
Have you
very
framed
exciting.
It?
Very exciting, yeah. I do need to get it framed, actually. It's hanging up in my closet.
I tell you, my son loves the Atlanta Braves, and we had a Dale Murphy jersey, and I took it down to Shenandoah for framing. Great guy. He did an excellent job. He's so excited about it, and it's something my son will treasure forever. If he can find a wall large enough in their apartment.
Well, how old is your son?
He is 28. He's had a girlfriend for 8 years, and that's another subject. For the wife is.
Well, how does he remember Dale Murphy? He's not old enough.
Well, just the history. His first ball game I took him to, his uncle lived in Atlanta. Two of his uncles, and he was a year and a half years old. It was Mark McGwire and Sammy Sosa's home run season, and McGwire had never hit a home run. He'd hit a home run in every stadium except Turner Stadium because, he was American League first. He had home runs everywhere. And they didn't travel to Atlanta often. So we were hoping to see his first home run there. Right. But, who was the great pitcher for Maddox? Greg Maddox?
Yes.
Was pitching. And so
Maddox,
that was my
Glavin,
son's first
Smoltz,
game.
and Steve Avery.
Yes, and Smoltz was just in Greenville this week, I believe.
Yeah, he was for the Aces for Autism.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll tell you, when my wife and I first got married, the first number of years, it was back when Ted Turner owned the Braves, and they broadcast Braves games virtually every night of the week, and we would watch Braves games every night. And when you do that, you really become invested in the team, the players, and even the announcers for that matter. And I will tell you, Dale Murphy is my all-time favorite Major League Baseball player. And I actually have a baseball signed by Dale. Say again?
He was a classy man, good man.
Yes.
He just didn't have the players and the pitching around him.
No. And I got a signed baseball by him. And how I got that is a decade or two after, he was out of baseball. I was working with a gentleman who ran a business that was located in Utah. And just in general conversation, he said, I was having dinner with Dale Murphy the other day, and I said, what? Yeah. I said, Lord, he's my favorite player. He says, I'll get you a signed baseball. And it was like 3 months later, I got a package in the mail, and sure enough, it was a signed baseball by Dale Murphy.
That's great. I knew Dale was a Mormon, and I didn't know
he is
whether
definitely
he's
a Mormon.
from Utah or not.
Yeah, he lives in Utah. I don't know if he's just from Utah, but he does live in Utah. My favorite story, and baseball related, Dale Murphy's dad was telling a story about Dale. Dale was a catcher to start with, and then he moved to the outfield, and here's the reason why. His dad said he had tried to throw a guy at second base, and he airmailed it to center field.
Wow.
And after the game, his dad said, Dale? Yeah, he said, Dale, if he'd been stealing center field, you'd have had him dead, man.
Yep. And if you're playing center field, you could throw him out at home.
That's right. And he was, I loved him. Yeah. He looked like John Boy Walton to me. With that big mark on his face.
Now, when you mentioned Ted Turner and the Atlanta Braves, I remember when cable first came out, and Ted Turner was behind a lot of that. When you turn your cable box off, no matter what channel you were on, you'd be on channel 16. I mean, we didn't have 100 channels, but say you're on channel 35, you turn it off. When you turn that Scientific Atlanta cable box back on, you're on channel 3, TBS.
That's right.
Automatically. And if the Braves were on and somebody's at bat, you just sat there. That's America's team.
Yeah. Ted's not a good man, but he was certainly a good businessman.
He sure was. Well, Jim, very nice talking with you.
Yeah, thanks for calling. I appreciate that. And I hope to see you tomorrow.
Okay. Bye.
Bye-bye. All right. Good call. Let's see. No other caller, I assume. I don't see a... Yeah, 623. All right, let me see if I can impart a little bit of knowledge to you. So I did my little diatribe on Congress. And, I had a couple of clients. I want to talk to you, first of all, about a couple of clients. Attitude is everything. I had one client in, and actually not in yet, scheduling a time, and I'd already left a message. I want to talk to him about their required minimum distributions. And when I finally got him on the phone, he said, oh, yeah, you want to talk to me about that dreaded RMD? And I said, it's not that bad. It's not dreaded. And I talked about this on the program last week. And it's all in how you look at it. You got to eventually pay taxes on the money, so you've got to take a little bit of money out, and you can invest it back into an after-tax account if you want to. But then I had another client this week that came in. It was husband and wife, but the woman was the one doing the talking. And she said, it just in general conversation, she said, honey, remember back in 2020, you saw a statement where the values had gone down about 30%. This was the COVID year, and it, like in 2 months, the market tanked, and it came right back within 2 months. And she said her reaction to her husband was, well, honey, look at it this way. our account went down by more than many people have. I'm going to tell you something, my jaw dropped. I thought, what a great... It reminded me of Jesus when he was talking to the centurion, and the centurion said, you don't need to come to my house, just say the word, because I order people around and they do what I want to, and I know that you have the power to speak it and it's going to happen wherever it is. And Jesus said, I haven't seen such faith in all of Judea and all of the Israelites. I hadn't seen... This was a Roman centurion. Well, that I haven't seen the faith like that woman has in any of my clients. And this is an older lady. And, man, I want to hug her neck when she said that. It is so true. People get all bent out of shape about statement values going down a little bit from month to month. And this lady looked at it the right way. My account went down by more than most people have to their name, and that was incredible. I had another client in the office. I've told you many times that fodder for what I impart to you on the program comes from real life cases, real life clients. Of course, we don't talk about names. But another client, we were looking to request a rollover from a qualified retirement plan. And so if the client doesn't feel comfortable doing it themselves, we'll pull the phone over and put them on speaker and dial the number, and I'll coach them through the phone call. Of course, we have to make wherever the money is housed, know that there are financial advisors present, and they'll ask if they can talk about the client's account with me present, and the client will say, sure. And then we proceed. And we were literally, we were on hold for quite some time. But then we got to the point of kind of getting to where we needed to be. And the person said, well, what we're going to have to do is place some forms in your online account. You have to get in there and download those and sign them online and send it back. And I'd already told the client this, but that sort of communication is why a lot of people roll their money from qualified retirement plans. They want to have someone to sit down with, hold their feet to the fire, be able to get things done, have somebody that'll do the things for them, and they're willing to pay some for that. Not an exorbitant amount, of course, but they're willing to pay some to have somebody, a professional, handle the matters for them in relation to their money. It's amazing how cumbersome it can be calling a toll-free number every time and talking to a different person, and it's just and the person is employee of the company you're calling. I am not an employee of a financial company. I am not. I'm not an employee of the broker-dealer I use, Genius Wealth Management. I'm not an employee of the clearing firm, Pershing. I'm not an employee of anybody except my clients, essentially. My clients are my employers. I work for clients only. I don't have product on the shelf. I don't have somebody telling me what to do and how to do. I do exactly for my clients as we feel it's most beneficial to them. And if that sounds like a fiduciary, then so be it. I'm a fiduciary. So, number of the office, by the way, is 252-756-4700. Email jim@jtauntonfinancial.com. Contact me. Got music in my ear. The time has flown. As always, this is Jim Taunton helping you make all of your financial decisions good ones. Good night, everybody.